I was looking for something to replace our exhaust fan in our bathroom, and I found this. Check it out. This is a light part. It attaches like most of them attach. There's these right here that they kind of bend in and inside and pressure out, so that would snap in to the bottom. And then the casement looks like it's pretty much the same as all of. Here's your ear brackets. You can mount your screws, and then you can just slide this in, and then under here is your fan, and then your connection for your. This goes right here, and then you have these two connections which plug in. Of course, you're going to use a connector here, and these are going to go inside. There's a screw here. You just take this apart, wire it, shove them all back in there. It kind of gets tight, but that's what that's made for. And yeah, we're going to see how this works. I think this is going to be a great option. Has a really good vent door that would fit if you want to extend this out to your soffit or to the exterior of your house. This just slides on, and it has a gravity closing little flap, keeps bugs or rodents out, and there's tabs right here, and it just slides in like so. Boom. So let's put this in, see how it goes. We also have a switch that comes with this. It's specifically made for this. It is pretty cool. You can find it. This is a template to cut out. If you're cutting out new, they give you exactly the cutout that you need. You put this up where you want it. You take a pencil, draw this out, and then cut it with your sheetrock saw or whatever way you want to cut it. It comes with screws. It comes with two different packs. These look like wood screws that you would use to mount this. All right, gonna put this up. We got the old fan out. Here's the wires. Now you want to make sure the power's off. Don't hit that switch. Either at the switch, or you can, if you want to be more careful, turn the breaker off and use a headlamp. If I do that, then I won't have any light in here, so we're just not going to hit switch. But either way, make sure that this is not hot, because if you touch it like that, it will light you up like a Christmas tree. So I've got the wires right here. I've got the connector ready. Got this done. I've got to disconnect this right here real quick, and put this on it. So I got to do that real quick. And then you got this plate that comes off right here. These wires right here. I'm going to put this on that connector, and then each one of these wires has a tag on it, like ground. There's these two together. This is a fan, this is a light, and then this is a nightlight. So you got 3 sets right here with a white and a color wire. So white and blue, and this is a light. White and orange is a nightlight, and then the fan is a black and white, and of course your ground. So we got to connect them. I got these connectors, which I may take them off because they only have one spot on them, and I've got 2 wires, so might have to adjust that. And I'm probably going to put the blue and the black together so that the light and the fan come on at the same time, because we only have 1 wire here. If you've got a red wire a lot of times from the switch, then you'll have 2 options. You can have the light or... All right, so I'm going to hook this up. I got black, white, and ground. Ground, white, and black goes to them. And put them 3 wire nuts on that. Put this one here, and then I'm going to attach this right there. Not hooking up the nightlight. So the only way this works for the nightlight to work is for this to have power at all times. If you have a switch, and then from the switch power comes here, then you don't have power all the time. When you hit the switch off, there's no power at this point. If you had it wired a certain way where there's power here all the time, and then it like this anyway, you wired it to a switch leg there and back, then you could have a nightlight. If you don't understand this, you can get an electrician to do this, or understand it may not be possible for you to hook up the nightlight. That's okay. You just won't have a nightlight in here, but I don't think that's a big deal. I don't know if I want a light on at all times in here. We really like the design of this fan, and I think it's going to work great even without the nightlight. That's just something else. If you're planning this for a new build, you can plan that to happen. Tell your electrician. Otherwise, you may not have that ability without doing extensive rewiring. All right. So I'm holding it right now. I'm about to put the screw in it. I've got the vent on, and I've got the wires on. I'm going to have to put it in backwards. The tabs are over here for me to screw drill, but the way this is laid out, I need my vent on the opposite side than it is. So there's a little hole right here I'm going to use, and that's what I'm going to get that even with the bottom of that, and I put the screw in it right there, and get the other screw level, kind of eyeball it, get it kind of right there. I mean, you might have to make another hole. You might have to, but this is pretty thin metal, so I'm just going to put a screw through it. Maybe, hold on, let me look here. Yeah. So I'm just going to put a screw through it right there. Oh, yeah. So I got it installed. There's little tabs that you put in, and then you just push it up, and it like kind of pulls it up and holds it tight, snug. Go ahead and turn it on. Not that one, the other one. Voila.